Hello friend, my name's Nathan Texan, aka Bring Out the Gold, and you know, one of the downsides of social distancing is how it creates fewer opportunities to take portraits of other people. One of the upsides, however, is more opportunity for creativity. So I'm going to show you how I take photos of myself. Today I'm using the Sony A6500 along with the 18-35 from Sigma. If I'm looking for a wider angle, I might switch to the Sigma 16mm. My inspiration for today's self-portrait comes from Miki Takahashi. It's a double exposure, I think it's beautiful. I'm assuming it's a self-portrait of herself along with the second image of obviously some flowers. So I'm gonna need two images. The first is gonna be a photo of me where I plan to use natural light in a parking structure, and the second is going to be some flowers that I'm assuming I can find somewhere in my neighborhood. Let's go for a quick drive. So as you know, it's been a pretty crazy year, but something I want to touch on is that I just think it's really important as a creative person to keep your mind as healthy as possible. And by that I mean, I found that it's really easy for me to lose motivation, lose creative inspiration when I don't have the right mindset. I think when you're surrounded by circumstances that are so discouraging and disheartening, it's difficult to find things to look forward to. So oftentimes I have to kind of preach to myself, look in the mirror and remind myself of things that are good. What things can I be thankful for? In what ways can I see my circumstances that seem like obstacles and spin it into something good, something productive? Obviously, it's so much easier said than done. But with practice and patience, I think that it is totally something that can be accomplished. All right, friends, we made it here to a parking structure. I found this really cool, clean looking white wall behind me. It doesn't have to be a solid white wall. Sometimes you can use a solid color of any kind. If you don't have a solid wall to shoot up against, oftentimes you can actually use the sky. It does change the angle of your camera a little bit. Usually I'll have to position the camera a little bit lower than my subject, or in this case myself, in order to get a clean background behind me. That's because when I'm adding the second image, overlaying it over the first image, the image ends up just looking much cleaner when you have a clean background in the first image. Let's get started. Okay, fun fact, I'm actually using a broken tripod. You'll see that I normally have these knobs here, but this one's missing, and the leg is like super wobbly. That's fun, huh? All right, friends, the first part is done. The second part is gonna be me finding some flowers, or maybe anything else that might look like a cool texture to add as a second layer. So let's go explore. Instead of flowers, since it is fall, I kinda wanna take advantage of that. I found these beautiful trees, light yellow and orange. Let's see if we can use some leaves instead. So I've imported all my photos into Lightroom, and right now we're gonna get started with some editing. I think I found my favorite one is the last image, it usually is. I'm not sure if I wanna use one of these photos I took of the trees. Let me rotate this real quick. Or if I'm gonna use the flowers. Maybe we can try both. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already, please subscribe, like this video, give me some feedback if you think there's something I could have done better or more interesting. If you have any photo related questions, feel free to post a comment or send me a message. I'd love to start a conversation about it. I'll see you guys in the next video.